Students. This is my first video over our new content. For this quarter, we are going to be talking about ecology. So our first subject is going to be ecological levels of organization. So let's get right into it. This is going to be a notes video. So after this one, I'm going to have you complete a Google form just as a review over this video to make sure that we were understanding the content. So, our first thing, we have a key concept. This is ecology is the study of the relationships among organisms and their environment. So, with ecology, we have scientists who are called ecologists. They study environments at different levels of organization. And as it said in the previous slide, ecology is the study of the interactions among living things and between living things and their surroundings. So, living things interacting with each other and living and non-living things interacting with each other. So, we have a picture of a bear eating, I'm assuming maybe like a salmon or just some sort of fish. Okay, so with our levels, we're going to be going from the smallest level to the biggest one. So when we're looking at the levels, the smallest level of ecological organization is an organism. So an organism is an individual living thing. We can use the example of an alligator, like it's in that picture, or I'm also going to use a school-related example. So if I was thinking about school, I would say that an organism is me, Miss Sandman. The next level is called a population. So a population is a group of the same species that live in one area. So don't think of like a population, let's just say your neighborhood. You can't say that a population would be like all the humans, maybe all the pets, the plants. That's not the population. The population of your neighborhood would just be like all of the humans that live there. So a population is the group of the same species that lives in one area. So we had an alligator, now we have a group of alligators. And if we're still going off of the school example, I was the organism, and all the teachers would be my population. After population, we have a community. So, community is a group of different species that live together in one area. So, that would be like all the cats and dogs, the humans, all the plants in your specific neighborhood. In this case, that would be like all of the wildlife or plants that occur, like, let's say, I think this would be a swamp area. So, whether that's birds, fish, algae plants, other alligators. For the school example, that would be like all the teachers, all of the other staff, and the students that are at the school. After a community, we have an ecosystem. So an ecosystem includes all of the organisms as well as the climate, soil, water, rocks, and other non-living things in a given area. So it includes all of the living and non-living things that are there. So the ecosystem in the example picture would be, like I said, everything in the past with the community, but it would also include like the temperature, the overall climate, maybe the rocks that appear in the area, the water that those organisms are in or around, the air. For the school example, the ecosystem would be like our school building. We are all inside of that school building. It has a lot of non-living things. It has all of us in it. So we are interacting with those non-living things. So that is our ecosystem, is our high school building. And then our last level of organization, and this is our largest one, that is a biome. So a biome is a major regional or global community of organisms that is characterized by the climate conditions and plant communities that thrive there. So this is like different parts of the world. And for my school example, that would be like our Bosco Catholic school system, because we all go on the same kind of morals, beliefs. So we're all categorized by the same things. So biome is the largest, organism is the smallest. So from smallest to largest, we have organism, population, community, ecosystem, and biome. So that actually concludes the notes video. It was pretty short. So after you're done with this, I want you to find on Classroom or on that spreadsheet that I shared with you, kind of your breakdown of the week. You're going to find this Google form called Ecological Levels Review. Please make sure you put in your email address and just go ahead and go down and answer the questions. It's all just going to be things that we just talked about in this video. If you do not do well on this Google form, you definitely can do it again to try to get a better score. Alright, I'm going to be putting out one more video. It's going to be talking about the project that I'm going to have you do remotely. So be checking that out next. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.